I'm freezing outside. I feel my skin tight. My coat is inside, but I look up at you. I tracked your plane ride for when you're in tonight. Tell me, when is the next time I'll run into you? It sounds insane, right? I'll take the same flight. Wait at your bedside. I'll land right next to you. I'm going stateside, but I'll see you tonight. Tell me, how did a girl like me get into you? You can be my American. Ha, 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 ha. Is it right? I don't know. Yeah, you're taking like control. Never been abroad before, but I'm knocking through your door. But you're nice, so I stay. Never met a British girl, you say. No one treats me this way. Are all boys out here the same? What can I say? What can I do? I'm trying to be the girl that you're talking to. Maybe you can be my American. Ha, ha, ha. You can be my American. Ha, ha. Why can't you say that you wanted to? I'm flying intercontinental with you. And maybe you can be my American. Ha, ha, boy. You can be my American. Ha, ha. All the years I put in for the American dream, it's so worth all the work if you can be here with me. 'Cause I fly Stockholm to LA, with my feelings on the plane, worries fade away when I hit the stage. I've been touring stateside, kissing my Swedish boy over FaceTime. Who knew opening up would make me a headline? Boots, that's my ego boost. Schedule ain't been loose for a minute. Yeah, I'm that girl I've been in. Ha, 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 ha. What can I say? What can I do? I'm trying to be the girl that you're talking to. Maybe you can be my American. Ha, ha, boy. You can be my American. Ha, ha. Why can't you say that you wanted to? I'm flying intercontinental with you. And maybe you can be my American. Ha, ha, boy. You can be my American. Ha, ha. Is it right? I don't know, but you're taking my control. Never been abroad before. Now I'm knocking through your door. But you're nice, so I'll stay. Never met a Swedish girl, you say. No one treats me this way. Are all boys out here the same?
Yeah, I love make shit dip. Yeah, I get out your trip. Yeah, put your trust in bitches. Boy, you must be out your shit. Yeah, just put up a 6. Bitch, I'm geek. Like, what's this? Come out when I need a hit. Slump gon' knock you out your shit. Yeah, fuck it with mistress. This so steady eat thing. Yeah, I can't drop no miss. Ain't like you steady dropping hits. Yeah, I'm on flip that whip. I'm on flip that whip. Yeah, the CTSV jumping. I can't stop. Bitch, I punch it. Bitch, why that dope punching? Why is your whole dick jumping? I got hella racks touching. When you broke, you don't touch nothing. I whip in it, bit like Cullen. My slime blood like he my cousin. I got a Glock 459 Tesla. Nigga, I ain't touch this bitch for nothing. Mama like stop all that cussing. Bitch, I'm on a highway cutting. On a block, yeah, that toughin'. Pull up swearing like I'm stunning. Bad rifle, I be hunting. How that fish, yo, fin chase him. Yes, giving this bitch my gun. Flip that whip like it's fun. My son do that shit. Brand new cooling kit. I get shooters hit. Say yo, drop it, shooters hit. Who you moving with? Is you stupid bitch? I got trust out hoe. Put my trust in switch. Yeah, I love make shit dip. Yeah, I get out your chip. Yeah, put your trust in bitches. Boy, you must be out your shit. Yeah, just put up a 6. Bitch, I'm
What's good, Chad? What's good?
This so steady eat.
Another day, another stream. We're back. I'm not missing a day anymore. No, I'm kidding. I'm probably gonna miss like 1 or 2 days every week. That's just the way it is, though. That's just the way it is. You can't complain if I'm not here. You can't, because like I be grinding my ass off. I be working overtime, like overtime. I be working actually overtime at my real job, and then I be working overtime dropping this content for you guys. I guess you could say I can work harder, but I don't know. Can I? Yeah, I probably could actually. But then I would probably be I would be withering away like Clav. If y'all haven't seen, Clav is withering away. It's kind of sad to see, but you know, like it happens. That's what happens when you start injecting all these chemicals into your body. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. But at least he's mogging, right? Anyways, guys, as you guys see, today is day 6. Day 6 of Black History Month. Yes. So if you guys know any black people, make sure to go up to them, give them a big old kiss on the cheek, give them a big old hug, you know, maybe give some mean pussy, you know, they deserve the best. Not the half-breeds, though, we don't count those. They have to be straight yellow-eyed African, right, because if they're anything but that, they're not really black. No, I'm kidding. Shout out to all the blacks. Anyways, yeah, it's day 6. Also, I want to try something new today. The original plan of today was to go on 4chan and then look for a thread and then like read the thread, but I think that's gonna be too I think it's easier said than done, because every time I've watched the 4chan stories on like YouTube, it seems like they do like research on it and this and that, which I can do, but I just got to see the format of it. So on Fridays, I want to do something called 4chan Fridays, where I read it, but like I don't know the format of it. I don't even know. I don't know how it works. I haven't watched the 4chan story in so long. So this 4chan Friday, for the first 4chan Friday, we're gonna watch it. And then we'll decide from here if I want to watch it or if I want to actually do the research, read it, you know, pretty much just lay it down for you guys. Pretty much make my own piece of content. But I just got to figure out how to find a good thread, how to write it, and how to do all that. So this is going to be like a good example if I do decide to do that. Shout out Ryan Gabby Pro on Kick. Bang for this kick follow. I'm gonna blow my brains out in GTA if you are a bot. If you offer me view bots, I will throw myself out this window right here. Anyways, yes guys, that is the plan for today. I have this guy's YouTube pulled up, as you guys can see right here. Oh shit, that's too small. As you guys can see right here, why do I look that small, and why are all my settings fucked up? I don't know. Hold on, let me fix everything. Right now. What the hell? Why is that not working? What's going on? Hold up, guys. What can I say? What can I do? Alright, here we go. Holy shit, I'm big as hell. Not fat. Don't think I'm saying I'm fat, but I mean I am kind of fat. Guys, for some reason, like I weigh less, but I'm fat. I'm fatter now. Like I genuinely feel fatter. Like look at me. Look at my build. Of course. Of fucking course. Start dropping shit. I think I got fatter, or maybe I'm getting bigger. I don't know. I asked my friend. I worked out with him like last week. I asked him if I looked fatter. He said I kind of looked the same, but I'm pretty sure my body's not supposed to be rippling like water. So I'm pretty sure that's not normal. So I think I'm. Yo.
Your day moving so much.
Shit, I be twerking and shit. I guess I just be twerking, chat. I just be twerking. But yeah, guys, I'm getting fat, so whatever. You know, I'm. What should I do? If I reach 200 pounds? What should I do? Should I just get lipo and get a BBL or what? Okay, so like I said, it is 4chan Friday, so we're gonna start with that. We're gonna start with that today. And then we'll work from there. Let's see. Hold on, let me just make sure, see how it looks on the TV. If y'all didn't know, there's a TV right there, so we're gonna peep. We're gonna peep real quick. Oh my god, that's actually kind of big. That's really big, actually. Holy shit. Holy shit. How about this? Is this good? Is this here? I'm reacting here. I'm looking here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's money. That's money right there. Hold on. Bro, even kind of seeing that on the big screen, it looks kind of big. Here, maybe we extend this a little bit. Ooh! Oh my god, y'all got some more arms? Y'all get to see more of my arms and stuff? Okay, not a bash out, not a bash out. How about that? How about that? Let me see. Guys, I'm so sorry to all you, like, I'm sorry y'all had to look at me, bro. Alright, we good. Alright, this is good. This is good right here, Chad. This is good. This is a good size right here. I like this. Okay, so for the first 4chan Friday, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to end up reading these or if we're just going to react to them. I think it just depends on the Fortnite Friday. Holy fuck. Oh, fuck it. We'll play Fortnite today too. I'll play some Fortnite if I have time. Only if I have time, cuz I have to leave kind of early. Sadly, I have to leave early. Work has been kicking my ass lately. I've been like sleeping all day, but you know, I should be sleeping all day cuz I work all night. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, for the first 4chan Friday, we're gonna do 4chan versus ISIS. Did ISIS take down 4chan? Did 4chan take down ISIS? I don't know. I actually have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what this means. I have read that 4chan they do get hella, not schizo. I was gonna say schizo, but bro, 4chan people, they're like straight up detectives. I saw something where, who was it, like Shia LaBeouf or Matthew McConaughey or something? They posted a picture of a flag, and then 4chan found exactly where that flag was. Pretty much, 4chan are the investigators of the internet. A bunch of weird shit be happening on 4chan though. I've seen people post like random coordinates on 4chan, and then people go over there like looking for these coordinates. They go to the location and then they end up getting murked. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but people on 4chan, they do go like on treasure hunts, and I don't know, bro. 4chan is like, to me, it's like the what do you call it? It's kind of like the dark web of the surface web, if that makes sense. You know, it's like stuff that you have no idea that's going on in the outside world. It's going on in 4chan. 4chan is just hella niche. It's for the people who are chronically online, right? I do consider myself chronically online, but I just have not dived into 4chan. Do I want to dive into 4chan? I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's tempting, but I feel like once you tap in, you're never tapped out, you know. So yeah, like I said, the first video, 4chan versus ISIS. Here we go. I don't know what to expect, guys.
2014, and ISIS is the largest terrorist organization in the...
I have no idea what to expect, chat. Here, let's see. Let's see. Also, should I move down here or should I move up here? Or down here, I mean. Oh my god, I said that in reverse. I said that. Oh, yo. Hold on, guys. Get comfy, get your snacks. Yeah, everything. I'm gonna pop this Red Bull, and actually I'm gonna get a water real quick too. 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. I'm gonna get this water. Hold up. Alright, guys, I'm back. Oh my god, I was about to put on my headphones. Should I put it? Oh, yeah, I think so. I think my hair is so chopped that I'm gonna put on my headphones, guys. Alright, here we go. Alright, first, 4chan Friday. 4chan versus ISIS. Give me suggestions. Feel free to send suggestions. Feel free to send suggestions on what 4chan content or what 4chan thread I should take a look at for the next 4chan Friday.
The year is 2014, and ISIS is the largest terrorist organization in the modern world. Known for their series of devastating attacks, they are feared by both people and governments all around the globe. Through the power of the internet, they shared their propaganda and recruited vulnerable individuals from virtually every corner of the planet. However, at the height of their power, a group of hackers named Anonymous made it their mission to combat them and save innocent lives while doing so.
So you're telling me Anonymous started in 4chan? Or are the Anonymous people just chronically on 4chan? I mean, that's probably the case, bro. Because hackers, like, if you got to think about it, right? You got to think about what a hacker is. A hacker is basically someone who's so tapped into the internet. They know the ins and outs. They know how to get through. They know how to get through the gates. They know how to get through the locked doors. They know all this. Just like how a person who's like always living real life, they know the ins and outs of real life. You know, they know the methods. They know like this and that. That's pretty much what a hacker is. But it's like the internet version of that. So they probably did. They're 4chaners and hackers are probably like side on side, you know. But not every 4chaner is a hacker. But maybe every hacker is a 4chaner, for the most part.
Deadly explosions to trolling and exposing members of terrorist organizations.
Hey, shout out Anonymous though, bro. I actually always same thing with the CIA and like spy shit. That I think I said that last stream. I've always wanted to be a hacker too, bro. I always wanted to be a hacker. That was always one of my dreams. Maybe I'll tap into it one day.
To 4chan Special Task Force being born, to even working with the FBI and counter-terrorists. This is the story of 4chan's fight against terrorism. Throughout the early 2010s, terrorist organizations began to harness the power of the...
Oh my god, I love this song. What is this song for? Oh, it's from Zelda. Alright, it's from Zelda. Go to that song. But also, what is Anonymous gonna do? Like, take down their data centers?
Internet, ramping up their recruitment by targeting vulnerable individuals in hopes they could manipulate them to do their bidding. They did this by launching campaigns across many social media platforms, such as Telegram, Ask.fm, Facebook, Instagram, and their most successful platform, Twitter. This website.
Bro, so now I think wasn't it officially unveiled that ISIS was Israel funded? That means Anonymous is probably the most ethical crime or the most ethical organization out there. Maybe not ethical. Like, I don't know what they be doing, right? Like, fully. Anonymous, I don't know what you're doing fully. But right now, you're looking more ethical and more moral than most groups out there. I'm not gonna lie. Anonymous, you're cool.
Had become the centerpiece of ISIS recruitment efforts, as they could reach individuals from all around the world, and Twitter had difficulty finding and banning all of their accounts. On top of this, it was much easier for them to hack Twitter accounts, giving the illusion that tons of regular people were joining ISIS. By doing this, they were able to trick more individuals than ever before to join their ranks. After wild successes in recruiting people from around the globe, this became a key component for not only ISIS, but terrorist organizations everywhere. It literally allowed them to passively gather soldiers from all around the world, and at the time, ISIS was gaining members at an alarming rate, indoctrinating people from the comfort of their own home.
Bro, there's actually no way. This is how you know, like, it was always something greater than just ISIS. Because there's no way, like, this Muslim terrorist group or just recruiting like randoms, right? Like, there had to be like some ulterior motivation, whether it be money, probably big bags of money, or some like maybe they had like some dirt on them. But there's no way that a Muslim country, like no Muslim country has, I think, as advanced enough hacking tactics or like blackmail tactics to just like blackmail like a bunch of people like this other than Mossad. Probably, right? Probably. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think.
It was clear that ISIS was quickly becoming a global organization, and only a few began to take notice. However, Western journalists began to document all of.
Also, I want to know what kind of people were joining ISIS. Was it like white people or Muslims? Or did they convince people to turn Muslim? I have a lot of questions about ISIS, actually.
The strange pro-ISIS accounts that seemed to have sprung up on Twitter. After a thorough look, they found a whole network of sleeper agents throughout the entire platform. A lot of these accounts were spamming pro-ISIS religious propaganda across the internet. Of course, they found that most of these accounts belonged to real individuals and were hacked by the cyber terrorist divisions, which further reached every corner of social media sites.
The story of how a group that we'll refer to here as ISIS has been able to raise its profile and bolster its fighting ranks is due in large part to the scope and sophistication of its online media operations. ISIS appears to have 4 or possibly more main media outlets. These accounts can attract a few hundred to many thousand.
It's like, bro, no. Let's say the Nazi party, right? There's like a Nazi Twitter account, like a straight up Nazi like Twitter account, being like, oh yeah, like on some like real white supremacist shit. Especially in the old days of Twitter, that shit's probably gonna get taken down. Why isn't this ISIS account getting taken down? Or was it getting taken down? I don't know. This bitch had 18k followers. 18k is a relatively small to maybe like Ronaldo, but it's not small. Like, let's say like if it's a clipping page or like, yeah, bro, if there's a clipping page at 18k, especially back in the day in this Twitter, it's gonna be easily noticeable. You're gonna know who this is. It's gonna be easy to find.
Thousands of followers. To further spread their Twitter posts, followers use popular hashtags like hashtag World Cup and USA, so their tweets end up on other Twitter feeds that will be potentially seen by millions of people not necessarily looking for jihadi content.
While governments worldwide did little to stop the spread of ISIS's online recruitment, people across the globe were falling into their trap, and it was clear that someone had to do something to combat it. But then, the unexpected would happen. 4chan's hacker group Anonymous would lose control of one of their Twitter accounts, and an ISIS hacker would tweet a pro-ISIS combat video depicting an assault.
Yo, that's crazy. No way, bro. No way ISIS hacked Anonymous. Bro, after this video, because now I'm just curious, I want to watch a video on ISIS. But I want to see if Israel actually created ISIS. Because I've been hearing that a lot lately, but I don't really know the facts. I also like how the TV is just like a TV-ception. You see that? It's a stream-ception. It's a stream within the stream, 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 within the stream. Look right there. You see that? You see that? You see that? That's crazy.
Near Baghdad. Quickly, Anonymous was able to regain control of the account, and they were absolutely furious with ISIS, so they decided to take matters into their own hands and released a video to the public.
To the citizens of the world, we are Anonymous. The events currently transpiring in Iraq have made us as a collective re-evaluate our priorities in regards to recent operations. The Iraqi people have gone through almost 2 weeks of sheer terror most of us will never know nor experience. We are held by code of honor to protect those who are defenseless, both in the cyber world and the real world. These savages who have no religion or morality are bent on burning everything in their path, killing and pillaging as they go. They must be stopped. Several days ago, their electronic division assumed control of one of our Twitter accounts, claiming it for themselves and releasing several graphic photos of their assault near Baghdad. These tweets have since been deleted. We sincerely apologize to the Twitter followers who had to witness this without warning. To the state of Qatar, Turkey, and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, you will not escape our wrath. Evidence shows your continued support and supply to ISIS. If this does not promptly stop, we will be forced to unleash our entire legion against your pathetic excuse of a cybersecurity. And to the United States, another attempt at fueling your military-industrial complex for the United States against your pathetic excuse of a cybersecurity. And to the United States, another attempt at fueling your military-industrial complex for the sake of security and democracy will be grounds for our complete assault against your virtual government infrastructure. You have been warned. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
ISIS was quite literally everything that Anonymous hated in this world. From their extreme ideology to their mass killings of civilians, Anonymous knew that they had to do whatever they could to put an end to this madness. So they decided to begin their fight where ISIS gets their unseen strength, their recruitment. If Anonymous...
Chillin'. Dude. Damn, now I'm curious, like... Because nowadays, it just feels like everything is like... Am I tripping? Or is like everything planned, bro? Everything just feels like... Everything just... It feels like it like chess out here. Like everything feels like it's put in our face for a reason. Okay, so now I feel like, oh, is Anonymous actually... Is it actually like a group of people who want to do like good in the world, and like are they just like regular people who join together, you know, for that reason, or is it a government? Is it a government plan? That's what I'm thinking right now.
This could put an end to ISIS's online recruitment, then they would lose their hidden global power. It would no longer have their steady flow of volunteer soldiers lurking inside countries around the world. Hashtag Operation ISIS would then be born, and Anonymous would get to work systematically pursuing these social media accounts to take them down. When they found an account that was clearly compromised or had ISIS propaganda, they would then spam report it so that the moderators would see it and take it down. Anonymous also compiled a list of accounts for the public so that more people than ever would be combining their forces to spam report all these propaganda accounts on social media. Because Anonymous has thousands of members from around the globe, the barrage of reports would quickly result in bans. On top of this, there were users looking for these accounts around the clock. As soon as the American Anons headed to sleep, the Europeans would get to work. Then later, the Russians, and even Australians. It was literally a global movement. ISIS could barely keep up, and their army of propaganda accounts was rapidly
Nah, bro. Anonymous moves crazy.
depleting. From Twitter to Instagram to even Facebook, Anonymous was able to take down hundreds of thousands of these accounts, saving countless amounts of lives while doing so.
Yo, why is Anonymous working harder than the US government?
Even though Operation ISIS...
And what are these emotes I'm seeing, bro? What emotes are you guys... What is that? Wait, hold up. Yo, what emo is that? Hold up. Who the fuck is that? That. Hold up. Double. Who the fuck is this? Ryan Gabby Pro? Wait, did I already say thank you? Oh no, I did. Bro, I can't even see the emote. Is that a black guy? I can't even tell.
seemed to be going well. Everything would take a turn for the worst on the 7th of January, 2015. The time is 11:30 a.m. in Paris, France, and two masked individuals armed with automatic rifles would enter a building owned by the French magazine Charlie Hebdo. The gunmen opened fire on innocent civilians, injuring 11 and killing 12. After the gunmen fled the scene, a manhunt was launched to find them. It would take nearly 2 days, but with the help of Anonymous, French special forces were able to track them down, and after a long firefight, they were able to eliminate them successfully. However, during this time, the attack was followed by several others, creating mass panic and civil unrest in France. After police raided the homes of these attackers, they found out that they were terrorist foot soldiers recruited by ISIS. Along with this, they discovered that Charlie Hebdo...
See, what I... Bro. See, what I never understood from ISIS is that why... What's the point? You know, like, are they like on some like crusade shit allegedly, like, or are they on just like some like if you're not Muslim, I hate you type shit? I never understood.
Was specifically targeted because some of the cartoons they released mocked ISIS religious beliefs. Even though it was just harmless jokes, ISIS thought differently and made many people within that organization pay with their lives. This created an uproar within France, and millions of people, along with 40 world leaders, would all come together for a vigil in honor of the dead. But it wasn't just that. It was a movement where people gathered in unity against ISIS. But these demonstrations not only occurred in France, they happened worldwide. Because of the attacks, Anonymous released another video.
Greetings, citizens of the
It's 4chan versus ISIS.
world.
Tap in, lock in.
We are Anonymous. Operation ISIS continues. First, we need to clarify a few things. We are Muslims, Christians, Jews. We are hackers, crackers, hacktivists, fishers, agents, spies, or just the guy from next door. We are students, administrators, workers, clerks, unemployed, rich, poor. We are young or old, gay or straight. We wear smart clothes or rugs. We are hedonists, ascetics, joyriders or activists.
Yo,
We
what?
come from all races, countries, religions, and ethnicity. United as one, divided by zero. We are Anonymous. Remember, the terrorists that are calling themselves Islamic State, ISIS, are not Muslims. ISIS, we will hunt you. Take down your sites, accounts.
Yeah, no, for real. Bro, you can't. I think you can't even call ISIS Muslims. Yeah, someone laughed at gays, bro. Yeah, I don't think ISIS can really consider themselves Muslims, bro. Because if they're out here like killing people, isn't that against the Quran or against like your religion in general?
Emails, and expose you. From now on, no safe place for you online. You will be treated like a virus, and we are the cure. We own the internet. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
Leaders of Anonymous declared war on the violent Islamic extremists, and with people around the globe by their side, more people than ever were now fully committed to destroying any online presence ISIS had. So they continued to report and destroy accounts that had any association with these terrorists, and they were making some real progress. But some members of Anonymous wanted to take things to the next level, and they felt like they could do so much more. Really, the problem was that even though governments were good at launching complex attacks across the globe, they were virtually useless in managing ISIS's vast presence in cyberspace. One user in particular with the screen name of Sebastian Dante Alexander decided to gather some of Anonymous's hackers, who were extremely passionate about taking down ISIS, and even included some ex-members of the US military and former intelligence agents, along with IT and media professionals. They created a new hacker organization, which could also be seen as a subgroup within Anonymous, called GhostSec. This organization had one goal: to conduct open cyber warfare against the Islamic State and obliterate any other terrorist group online. Since GhostSec had specific goals to accomplish and had a more organized structure
Bro, so this was GhostSec is basically like the Navy SEALs of the hacking world.
than Anonymous, they were able to get a lot done in a short period. After hacking numerous social media accounts and intercepting intelligence, GhostSec was able to track down potential ISIS operatives. After they found these individuals, they would hand them over to the FBI or anti-terrorist organizations, who would take care of the rest.
Nah, they probably wouldn't even do shit about it, I'm not gonna lie.
At one point, GhostSec even intercepted a terrorist plot in Tunisia, where they were planning a bombing in the Houmat market, a crowded area where many locals and tourists visit. GhostSec ended up reporting them to intelligence operatives within the United States, and soon after, they were able to make 17 arrests, which extinguished their plan altogether. But this wasn't the only information GhostSec was able to recover. According to some of the communications they intercepted, there was to be a massive ISIS attack in New York City on the 4th of July, also known as US Independence Day, which was only a few days after the attack in Tunisia was meant to happen. Due to the secrecy behind this operation, details on what ISIS was planning are scarce. However, after receiving the information, the FBI apprehended over 10 people, ending their plot in New York City for the time being. Although GhostSec may have won the fight, ISIS told their followers to carry out any violence they could on behalf of their group, but luckily there was nothing extreme that ended up happening after. In both cases, GhostSec communicated to a man named Michael Smith II,
Oh my god, I thought that was Charlie Kirk.
a counter-terrorist analyst who worked with government agencies to destroy violent extremism. This had one unforeseen effect. It established a real connection between GhostSec and the legal side of counterterrorism. Because of this, the face of GOSEC would eventually change into something almost entirely different. They were an organization that even without the unlimited resources government agencies had, they were still able to do the impossible and save countless amounts of lives in the process. And what would happen next would be one of the biggest tragedies that modern history has ever had to endure.
Paris attacks.
The usual din of a Paris Friday night was silenced first by gunshots. What followed was terrified confusion. How many dead and injured isn't clear yet, just that there are dead, many of them, where just a little earlier were people simply out. And quickly, it all began to point to what appears to be a calculated multi-target assault. They, whomever they might be, reportedly armed with Kalashnikovs and possibly grenades, and police now confirm included 2 suicide bombers.
On the 13th of November 2015, Paris experienced its most devastating terror attack in the country's history. A group of coordinated military...
Damn, wasn't that am I tripping? Or wasn't that Paris attack at an Ariana Grande concert, right? Oh, I don't okay. I muddied. Paris terrorist attack. Was that 2015 coordinated Islamist terrorist attack took place on Friday 13th, Paris, France, in the city northern suburb. Dude, I just don't like, now looking back at it, bro, the Muslim hate, it seems so like forced, bro. Like what did they expect seeing all this? Like, that's, bro, this is a really is like Israeli tactic, isn't it? Like, make them hate you, like, type shit. Like, they're experts at that. Really experts at that.
Militants attacked multiple high-density areas, aiming to create as much destruction as possible. These devastating attacks became worldwide news, and countries all over the globe grieved with France. From President Barack Obama to even Vladimir Putin, almost every large country, despite their differences, came together in solidarity with France. Citizens would get involved as well, holding vigils in every main city around the world. It was clear France was at war, and many leaders of the world were willing to help put an end to this needless suffering. Because of all this, France, along with the United States and Russia, would then lead a multi-year bombing campaign in hopes they would destroy the group responsible for this. The Paris bombings not only angered Anonymous, but they were absolutely furious and willing to do anything it took to put an end to the radicalized ISIS for good, so they declared an all-out war.
Yesterday, Friday, November 13th, 2015, our country, France, was attacked in Paris at around 10 p.m. by multiple terrorist attempts claimed by the Islamic State. These attacks cannot remain unpunished, hence the reason why the Anonymous from all over the world will hunt you down. Yes, you vermin that are killing innocent people. We will track you down, as we have been able to do since the attacks of Charlie Hebdo. Therefore, be prepared for a massive reaction from Anonymous. Be advised that we will track you and will not let anything go. We are going to launch the biggest operation ever against you. Expect many cyber attacks. Know it. War has been declared.
This video would quickly get millions of views, and now Anonymous had users from around the world backing them up in the war. In a single day, they managed to take down over 5.5 thousand Twitter accounts, and they even leaked the personal information of countless terrorist sleeper agents. Most of these exposed individuals were instantly arrested and taken in for further questioning. Anonymous...
Imagine how many idiots joined ISIS, like, thinking that they were actually gonna do, like, an impact in the world. Like, I feel like once you have, like, a big group of, like, no, more like as soon as you have like a big presence, it's easier to convince people to join that group, you know, because then you can start promising them like power or like money, like that, you know, pretty much giving them purpose. I feel like that's why a lot of people were starting to join the ISIS.
GOSEC were slowly but surely eradicating ISIS just by using the power of the internet.
Make no mistake, hashtag Anonymous is at war with hashtag Daesh. We won't stop opposing hashtag Islamic State. We're also better hackers. Hashtag Operation ISIS.
These actions deeply angered ISIS, and in Telegram groups, they promised a graphic violent end to both Anonymous and GhostSec. However, ISIS was dealing with some internal problems that they began to sort out. Some of their soldiers didn't understand basic cybersecurity practices and were continuously getting hacked, which would leak their intel to these cyber groups. Because of this, the cyber divisions of ISIS trained their soldiers on how to prevent getting hacked, like not clicking links or trusting anyone with information online. This would bolster their cyber defenses, which would make it much harder for anyone who wanted to hack them. However, this wouldn't stop Anonymous and GhostSec, so they kept at it. While Anonymous was still focused on taking down social media accounts, GhostSec took things even further. They decided that another way they could fight was if they went after one of their most important assets, their vast network of cryptocurrency that had been given to them by private donors. If they could take their crypto away, then it would be nearly impossible to fund everything they were paying for. So after some digging around, GhostSec managed to uncover a whole series of cryptocurrency wallets associated with the group, and after hacking important target.
Bro, what is crypto at? Just a little curiosity right here. Let's see let's see Solana first. Is it still in the 70s? It's at 87. Holy shit. Bro, last night I was looking at it, literally at where was it? Yeah, I was looking at it at like 78. So you're telling me I could have bought it at like 70, 78, 75, and I would be up like I'd already be up some money. It's fucking crazy. How about Bit? Also up some 5 days. It's up. ETH also up. Wow, yeah, this seems like a really good buying point. Really good buying point right here. This is probably the lowest it's gonna be, to be honest. I don't really see it going under this, right? I'm not a financial advisor. Obviously, it can go down a lot more, but it just seems like the whales were, you know, they were just selling some off or something, or some people, you know, that were scared of the shake.
GhostSec was able to recover millions of dollars of Bitcoin, all taken from these militant wallets. While doing so, they even scoured the dark web, searching for and promptly shutting down several Bitcoin collecting sites, where the Islamic State collected their private donations from anyone around the world. They didn't just take down the donation sites though, they also went after every site they owned, such as recruitment, communication, and propaganda sites. The members of GhostSec literally did everything in their power to eliminate any digital assets that ISIS owned. They even ended up trolling them and turned one of their websites into a parody ad for Prozac and Viagra.
Too much ISIS. Enhance your calm. Too many people are into this ISIS stuff. Please gaze upon this lovely ad so we can upgrade our infrastructure to give you ISIS content you all so desperately crave.
Bruh.
But ISIS wouldn't go down easily, and their cyber division was working hard to secure their assets by tracking down the members of GhostSec and Anonymous that were attacking them. It was absolute digital warfare. By the end of 2015, GhostSec had become a notable group in the war against terror. Even though they were respected, they knew that continuing to work as vigilantes while not operating under the law was risky, and if ISIS found them, they would be in grave danger. Because of this, some of the members decided that they would form a legitimate company that would work with the government organizations more effectively. So they founded the Ghost Security Group. Today, they have their own website, and while I haven't found much about them, an anonymous source tells me they work directly with the Department of Homeland Security in the United States of America. However, some of the users didn't want to work with the feds, so they would stay in GhostSec, refusing to operate legitimately. Even though the group took a massive hit, they would slowly recover some of their lost members, leading—
Yeah, I think as soon as you start working with the feds, you're basically compromised, right?
us to one of the biggest events in this story.
Anonymous trolls ISIS.
Anonymous knew that ISIS used fear to control the people of the world alongside major organizations and governments. Unsurprisingly, this was actually working extraordinarily well. Because of this, Anonymous decided that on December 11, 2015, they would plan coordinated protests across the globe, and they would also flood social media with Photoshop pictures in an attempt to troll ISIS. The idea is simple. By making ISIS angry, there's a higher chance that one of them will slip up, and they can either take down their social media accounts or report them to the police. So Anonymous began spamming Twitter with memes in hopes it would offend members of ISIS.
We milk the goats, even if they are male.
Bro.
Notice me, Allison Pie.
Just doing my part.
Happy #ISIS trolling day, everybody. It's draining trolls for #dashbags today.
The memes continued to roll in, and it was clear some of the members of ISIS were beginning to take notice. One user was even able to pull the Twitter data and found that over 30,000 people used the Troll ISIS Day hashtag. But it didn't just stop there. There would also be protests from Europe to America to Asia to even Australia. It was literally a global movement against terrorist organizations. And at the end of the day, almost everyone there just wanted global peace. Although Anonymous was able to catch more members of ISIS, it wasn't clear how much of an impact this event made on the war. Throughout the following years, ISIS was still a major target, but they were beginning to lose steam. At this time, the legal government of Syria, run by Bashar al-Assad, with the help of their Russian allies and a US-led coalition, was mounting a devastating ground campaign against the Islamic State, retaking city after city. The effort was bolstered by users on 4chan, which I talk about in this video.
How come we don't really hear about ISIS today?
Regardless, the campaign was successful, and by 2019, the Islamic Caliphate had largely ceased to exist. But this wasn't quite the end of ISIS's influence. In January 2021, the Ghost Sect leader, Sebastian Dante Alexander, came to the rest of the group with a series of chat logs. Through these, he was able to locate an ISIS camp, as well as reveal their plan to conduct a bomb attack somewhere in Iraq. He took it upon himself to inform the relevant authorities, although they would do nothing to help. But when the day finally came, the militants made a mistake and accidentally blew up the bomb before they got to the site. Sebastian took to the public and expressed his annoyance for the intelligence agencies he told. According to my anonymous source, this was the last time they had ever targeted an operation against ISIS, ending 4chan cyberwar on terrorism for the time being.
That's actually wild as hell, bro. That's wild. So, okay, what I want to know... Shut up. Shut up, Bart. Joe Bart. Shut up, Joe Bart. So what I want to know now is ISIS... Did Israel fund ISIS? Let's see. Is ISIS and created and funded by USA and Israel 7 years ago? Blowback how Israel helped create Hamas. Wait, so Hamas and ISIS, this the same shit, right? Or not? Is Hamas... Shit. Wait. Is Hamas and ISIS related? Or am I dumb? Are not formally affiliated, or they're often opponents, while they are both Sunni militant groups classified as terrorist organizations by many countries that have distinct goals, backers, and ideological differences. Fundamental differences. Hamas is a Palestinian nationalist group, aims focus on creating a Palestinian state. ISIS is a global jihadist group aiming to build a transnational caliphate. So Hamas just wants Palestine, and ISIS wants Islam everywhere? Or am I tripping? Or am I tripping? I might be tripping. Okay, let's see. ISIS created and funded by USA and Israel 7 years ago. That's pretty crazy. So it's 7 years ago. That was back in 2019. ISIS, Israel, and Spy Master, a reality check. Blowback and how Israel helped create Hamas. Did Israel create Hamas? Who really created ISIS? 9 years ago. Israel claims responsibility for stopping ISIS plot. 4 ISIS terrorist groups killed by Israeli troops. Why Israel supports ISIS? 8 years ago. Oh shit. Who the fuck is this? Those are the details of original uploaded video published on Is this in English? Israel's ex-IDF chief. We have supplied ISIS, Al-Qaeda. Israel bullseye on Jordan. Next stop, Israel. How 3 terrorist groups formed the Israeli IDF. The big picture. Jihadist view how Israel rules the world of cybersecurity. Alright, I guess let's watch this one. ISIS created and funded by USA and Israel. Because from what I've seen, like what I've seen and heard, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's false, right? I'm just here, I'm just digging, I'm just investigating. I'm not claiming for any of this to be true. I'm not claiming for any of this to be false, right? I don't know. I'm just doing research. But from what I've heard, it was that the USA created ISIS in order to go to war over there. I don't know. That's what I think. I might be wrong. I might be thinking of another mission or another war that we did over there, but I think that's what I know. I think that's what I heard.
So Israel and the United States and Saudi Arabia created ISIS. And
wait, what?
States and Saudi Arabia, and so Israel and the United States and Saudi Arabia created ISIS. And millions of Syrians are homeless. Thousands of Christians died. Thousands of them died.
Yes.
Churches that went back to the first century were destroyed. Pastors beheaded. Christians crucified. And America's evangelical Christian leaders sat on their butts and did nothing. Never said a word. Never challenged the official narrative. All they did was just make sure that political support was for Israel. And yet Israel was arming ISIS.
Arming, funding, and providing medical support.
All you Christian Zionists, you have blood on your hands. You got blood on your hands, Christian Zionists. You're going to be held accountable for it someday, Judgment Day, if you don't repent. You got blood on your hands, the blood of innocent Christians who were killed by the weapons supplied by your Zionists in Israel.
So this is no evidence or nothing, but I don't know. You can't really like I guess trust these people, but it is crazy to see how back then, like 8 years ago, no one was talking about this, and it was taboo to talk about this. Now you see like Nick Fuentes, literally one of the biggest streamers in the world. He's constantly talking about this. Sneeko, you see Sneeko talking about it again. Not saying that they're right or wrong, but you know they are talking about it. Oh my god! And also, what I did want to see, because I saw this yesterday on TikTok. I saw a clip of Niga Higa. I am saying Niga, not nigga. I am saying Niga Higa, as in the YouTuber. Bro, he made a video 11 years ago. So 11 years ago, what's that? 2000. What's 11 years ago? I think 2005. No, oh my god, I'm stupid. 2015. He made a video called "Proving the Illuminati It's Real." This is 6 minutes long. We'll watch this real quick. I think this video has been blowing up lately. So he made this 6 years ago, or no, 11 years ago.
And I believe this to
11 years ago, bro. All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this real quick.
Directly relate to the plastic water bottle conspiracy.
Bro, it's insane to think that Ryan was so like, this might have been a joke, right? This might have been a joke. But you know what they say? The best jokes, they end up being true or some shit. Or there's some truths in most jokes, or whatever the saying is. This might have been an accident. He might have said this by accident, but oh my god, he was right. Oh my god, he was so right. Oh my god.
Of 73. The question still remains: is the Illuminati real? I've laid out the facts for you, America. It's time to spread the truth. Wake up, America. Don't be a sheep.
These guys are absolutely ridiculous.
So dumb.
I can't believe.
Wait, what was that? What was that behind? What's the book behind him on the table?
These guys are absolutely
read minds.
Ridiculous.
So dumb.
I can't believe people believe in this stuff. Like, seriously? They'll find any reason to say it's Illuminati.
Oh, Miley Cyrus has an eyeball tattoo. Illuminati confirmed.
Doritos are triangle shaped. Illuminati confirmed.
The three of us are still awake, but Erica's still sleeping. Illuminati confirmed.
What? You don't really get what we're doing, huh, Sean?
No.
It's okay. Don't worry. Wait, who's Erica? Oh, it's just our other roommate. Don't even worry about it. She's sleeping. Oh. Well, dude, don't worry about it, Sean. It's okay. I mean, Illuminati.
Who the fuck is Erica?
Illuminati's a bigot.
Is this supposed to be like a... What kind of joke is this?
It's a waste of time. Just because a bunch of celebrities like Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, Beyonce all hold up the same like hand symbol, triangle sign.
What did you just say?
What?
Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, Beyonce?
Yeah. What about him?
Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, Beyonce?
Oh my god, bro. Bro, it's so crazy knowing what we know now. It's so crazy. It's insane knowing what we know now. Jay-Z was actually, he's actually part of it, and it's like basically confirmed. Obviously, Beyonce is part of it too, cause that's fucking Jay-Z's baby mama. That's literally Jay-Z allegedly. Of course, like this is all a joke. This is all for entertainment, right? Like honestly, this is all like entertainment and shit. But bro, it's crazy knowing what we know now that Jay-Z was in the Epstein files. And then he was doing this the whole time, bro. He was doing this the whole time. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. I love you. Bro, he was doing this the whole time, and we were onto him. We were onto him. We were. But then we were like, nah, like this conspiracy theory shit. Like, oh yeah, this some Joe Rogan shit. Oh yeah, like, oh, Illuminati confirmed. Like, it was a joke. It was a joke. And then why was this in all the MLG memes? Predictive programming, bro. Predictive programming. Now that is real. Now it's like, it's more like calm down, you know? Like we're not that shocked by it, you know, because that's how they have to do it. They have to do predictive programming, so we're not, you know, so scared, because they're doing the same thing with aliens, allegedly, right? I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's not, but they're allegedly doing the same thing with aliens. One day there's gonna be a motherfucking alien, some gray motherfucker with a big ass head, no nuts, no dick, no vagina, no butt cheeks, no nothing. Fucking big ass head, black ass eyes, small as fuck, coming out of his spaceship, and then we're gonna be like, oh yeah, like that's cool. Like, yo, I remember you from that one movie, Mud. Like, I remember you, like, you that one bro, like you that one dude. And then we're gonna be chilling with aliens, whatever the fuck, like aliens, like, you know, like, I don't know, bro. Was I cooking or what, chat?
Oh my God. Guys, I think I got it. Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, what do they all have in common?
I just told you, they all put up their stupid hand signs.
No, not just that.
They're all celebrities?
No.
They're all in the music industry?
No.
Then just tell us.
They all have an E in their name.
Oh, yo, Ryan is so smart, bro. Ryan, he's like, oh my God, bro. Shout out to Ryan Higa, bro. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. There's a reason why he's the GOAT of YouTube. Fuck Mr. Beast, you fucking... Ooh!
No, they don't. Only Beyonce has an E in her name.
No, not the letter E, the sound E. Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Jay-Z.
Seriously?
Seriously. And you know what? They're not the only ones. Hey, Erica, you think you could make your coffee another time? Kind of in the middle of something.
Fine. Going back to sleep then.
Thanks. How to access your secret lab. Put book back.
Welcome, Ryan. When did you have time to do all this?
Oh, there we go. As I was saying, it's not just Beyonce, Lady Gaga, and Jay-Z, there's more. Think about it. Who are some other celebrities that are rumored to be a part of the Illuminati?
Nicki Minaj?
Nicki Minaj?
Miley Cyrus?
Miley Cyrus?
Kim Kardashian?
Kardashian?
Well, what about Kanye West? He's rumored to be a part of it.
Oh, you mean Kanye?
It's Kanye.
Then why does he refer to himself as Yeezy? Or why is his album called Yeezus? It's Kanye. Learn how to read.
Okay, fine. All their names have an E sound in it, but what does that have to do with Illuminati?
Good question. See, I've been working on the same theory for minutes now. The name Illuminati is a clue in
That's the only thing he missed on. He only missed on the Kanye shit. But if you think about it though, it did seem like back in the day, it did seem like Kanye was on that shit though. Like Kanye was on that shit though at one point. But then he saw the light. He saw the light. Or maybe I'm wrong, bro. Maybe I'm wrong about Kanye shit.
What? Illuminati? They're saying Illuminati, which is exactly what they want us to think. They're hiding from us. But we just cracked the code, and we are gonna prove this thing once and for all.
We just talked about how stupid these conspiracies are.
Conspiracies? The Illuminati are viewed as leaders, the most powerful people and companies in the entire world. And from the time we're kids, we're already being taught to serve them. Think about it. When you're a little kid, what's the one thing you're forced to do? Go to school. And when you're in school, who's the one person that you have to obey? The teacher. And when it comes to teachers, what's the one thing you associate teachers with? Apples. Like, why an apple of all things? Because Apple is one of the biggest companies in the world, and they're in on it. Why do you think every single one of their Apple products starts with an I?
Like the iPhone, or the iPod, or the iPad, or even the
Rack!
I didn't know they made racks.
No, like the place, Iraq. See, there's already a lot of conspiracy theories saying we went to war in Iraq for oil or for money or for whatever, but what if the reason was to protect the secret?
So you're saying the Illuminati is located in Iraq?
No, that would be way too obvious, but we are close. It's someplace around there. I just don't know where to start.
With all the technology we have, too bad we can't just triangulate their position.
Wait, Sean, say that again.
That again?
Exactly, triangulate. Triangles, that's another Illuminati sign. That's how we're gonna find them, with triangles.
But where do we start?
Isn't it obvious? The pyramids. Even as a little kid, you're taught that pyramids are in Egypt. Egypt. And what other famous pyramid does everybody learn about as a kid? The food pyramid. And if we look above Egypt, we see Turkey, which is up and to the right, exactly where Turkey would be on the food pyramid, up and to the right in the meat section. And while we're talking about meats, don't tell me
Oh my god, he's cooking, he's cooking.
it's a coincidence that Saudi Arabia is shaped exactly like the meat they used to draw in cartoons that we watched as kids. Even though it is pretty uncooked and red, that could explain exactly why there's the Red Sea right next to it. It's because the Red Sea is just the meat juices dripping down from Saudi Arabia. Or should I say, saltier, rare beef.
Oh god.
And if we connect all 3 points, we have the first triangle, the triangle of pyramids. But the Illuminati aren't just represented by pyramids, they're also represented by an eye. And what do eyes do? They see. Just like the Mediterranean Sea, or Syria, or like we mentioned earlier, the Red Sea. That's our second triangle, the triangle of eyes. And when you put the triangle of pyramids and the triangle of eyes together, what do you get? The 2-triangle star. And what country lies in the middle of the star? Israel. And guess what Israel's national flag looks like? Exactly, the 2-triangle star. And so in conclusion, after all my minutes of research and to finally put an end to all the ridiculous conspiracy theories and answer the question that's been asked so many times, is the Illuminati real? I present to you the answer. The Illuminati is real. It's time you learn the truth. Wake up, America.
Seriously? This entire video is a troll video.
What? No, it's not.
You made us sit through this entire video for one bad pun.
It wasn't just for one bad pun, it was also to wake up, America!
What? Who are you?
I'm Erica.
See? 2 bad puns.
Yo, what a fucking genius, bro. Like I said, that whole video could have been a joke. Obviously, right? Like, Ryan Higa, funny dude, right? But the thing about jokes, they always lead to the truth. They always lead to the truth, chat. They always lead to the truth. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got in the session. Proving the Earth is flat. Shit, that's making me like want to look back to these. There has to be some. Yeah, see, after the release of new files, this aged too fucking well. Yes, bro. Yes, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like that's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, bro. Ryan Higa's the GOAT. Oh, XQC answers 20 questions he's never been asked by Dexerto. Since when? Okay. Fuck, like, honestly, like, fuck the interview. When the fuck did Dexerto, if y'all don't know Dexerto, he's the fucking the Twitter page. When the fuck did Dexerto decide to open a YouTube channel and ask famous people questions? I didn't know this was a thing. Let's see how long he's been doing this. Holy shit, wait, why has he actually been doing this for a minute? Mr. Beast computer with John Cena photo? Dude, he started this 4 years ago? No way. It's actually wild. Alright, let's watch this real quick. Next QC video, XQC answers 20 questions he's never been asked before. If y'all don't know XQC, obviously, bro, you know XQC, bro. You know XQC. XQC, arguably one of the richest streamers of all time. If not the richest, definitely top 3. Because I think Train is the richest. I think almost for sure. I think it's Train, XQC, and then Aiden. I think those are the top 3. No bias, no nothing. I think the numbers check out. I think those are the top 3. Aiden obviously owned part of Kick. Pretty sure he sold that shit off. XUC also, I think he also owned a part of Kick. I don't know if he sold that shit or not. Like, I don't know, right? I don't. And Train, I think he also owned part of Kick. Oh my god, but that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, XUC is one of the richest streamers. So let's see 20 questions that he can answer. Also, bro,
hey, buddy,
he's been.
XUC?
Oh my gosh, shut up, X. Bro, he's been in the game for so long. Overwatch Pro, former Overwatch Pro. Yeah, that's enough glaze. All right, let's get into the video. 20 questions XUC has never been asked.
I stream on Twitch and on Kick. I'm gonna answer 20 questions I've probably never been asked. Oh my god, the stupidest one I've injured myself. I mean, most of my injuries are stupid. When I was young, I used to skateboard and I used to do the stupidest shit ever. So there's something called the whipping. Whipping is like whenever the board lands and it goes away really fast. Usually when pro skateboarders, when they see that this is gonna happen, they push the board away. But there's like a big gap in between two parking lots. And I jumped and I really wanted to make it. And I landed with both feet and I just like slammed and it hit my head like a coffin. I never had a concussion ever before, but I know that like I lost a lot of brain cells with just hitting my head. I hit my head so many times when I was young. I was like the mushroom man. I look like Toad, but I could hit my head full on and it didn't matter. But maybe it did matter. I don't know. I turned up kind of cuckoo anyway, so it doesn't matter. The quality that makes a great juicer is being.
Bro, what kind of question? Yo, thanks, Erto. Are you like brain dead? Like what kind of questions are these? Like I'm trying to like pocket watch. I'm trying to see like what's the craziest things that he saw? Like I'm trying to hear some crazy shit. Not these mid ass like what makes a good juicer. Like who gives a fuck about being a good juicer?
Chill. Like sometimes like
chill.
some
Look, and then XQC's over here giving like the most basic answers. Like, bro, if the next 2 questions are bullshit ass questions like this, I'm ending this video. I don't care.
I'll be at a meeting great whatever. Somebody has like like I study this whatever thing. Right, and I have like this item from what I do, and they show me whatever. I love that. That made me a keyboard. Has all the emotes. It says I got a welcome to the jungle. Yeah, I just got this one. That one's really cool. And then one person saw that I had bought myself a Lambo, or whatever, and they got me this like race version of it. Little Lambo. And I have the big one, the real life. I have the one that comes with the car, the model.
Wait, didn't XQC give his brother a Porsche and then take it back? Didn't he also give Aiden Ross a watch and take it back? I don't know, right? I'm not a juicer, so I wouldn't really know. That's just what I heard.
And I got the mini one. That's really cool. If Overwatch never existed, what would I be? Tough call. I would have tried to make it pro in a game, and I probably wouldn't have been successful. But I would have streamed it, and then maybe I would have made it in that kind of category. So probably still a streamer. I had these thoughts when I was kind of becoming a streamer, where I was like, what happens if tomorrow this disappears? Yeah, I was at this.
Overwatch is such a goated game. I think Overwatch is one of my favorite games of all time. Right next to, okay, Overwatch I think is 2. Let me think actually. What are my top 3 games? I think number 1, Super Mario Bros. Melee. Best game ever, bro. Best game ever. I would say Super Mario Bros. Ultimate 2, probably in my top 3. But I think Super Mario Bros. Melee, like, it's enough. Like, we can't have, like, Melee after Melee, you know? Or not Melee. So, Smash Bros. After Smash Bros. So, first, I would go Melee. Second, I think I would have to go Overwatch. Third, I don't know. It's up for grabs. Those are pretty much the only 2 games that I can think off at the top of my head. Actually, third, I would probably put Assassin's Creed 2. I loved Assassin's Creed 2. Oh, Modern Warfare, definitely in my top 5, too. Modern Warfare 2.
This scare of becoming homeless. Like, even when I was a millionaire, I was like, what happens if I become homeless? And I've always done most things with the fear of becoming homeless. And that sounds outrageous, but that was my bat of Batman, you know? Like, that's my big fright. So I would have found something. I would have done something, you know? March of 2019, I believe. That's the only way to start.
Damn, that's when I was still in high school doing dumb shit, smoking, doing shrooms, doing like crazy shit.
Because I had signed this deal with Twitch that would give me more ad rev. My revenue dashboard was bugging on Twitch. It kept glitching. The tech said it was going to be fixed because I was the first one that had to have this deal. So all the skills, the system didn't work. And I kept playing my ads, and I kept saying, guys, like, you guys signed me on this deal, and I'm not making money. And then it took like 4 months. At one point, I hit refresh, and the bars go like all the bars were like the bottom right with ads, whatever, and it goes. It still bugs, but it's above the.
Guys, the day, oh my god, bro. It seems like like, this is why I love. It's like, bro, I love making content, but I feel like my love for it is gonna, like, my love for it is so big that it's impossible that, like, I don't make money from it, you know? But it's like, I enjoy having, like, such a small channel, such a small, like, community. Like, I actually really don't even have a community yet, but bro, I'm enjoying, like, every second of it. Like, I actually, every time I hit go live, I can't wait to go live. I can't, like, I love it. I genuinely, I love it. I love it so much, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I want y'all to know that. And if you guys are supporting me, like, I love you too, bro, because you guys are here when, like, I'm nothing, right? And then when I'm something, a bunch of people are gonna join, and then it's just gonna be like, damn, they're just here because group think, you know, because they see the clips, they see whatever, like, they see the interviews, they see, like, everything. So, but then it's gonna be like, oh, it's more like, it's gonna be more of a trend. If you're here, it's like me, you know, when I find, like, an artist for the first time and they have, like, basically, like, no listeners. Like, damn, I feel like a connection. I feel special. But then when they're, like, big, it's like, damn, like I remember the good old days when I felt like it was mine. So I hope if you guys, like, if you guys are, like, viewers, like, today or whenever you're watching this or whatever, I hope you feel the connection, bro, because there really is a connection. Like, right now on YouTube, I only have, no, not only, I don't want to say only, you know, because only, I feel like that's a sign of unappreciation. I have 55 subscribers. That's really special to me, bro. That's really special to me. On Twitch, I have, I think, 57 followers, but that's very special to me. On Kick, I have 47. That's really special to me. Yeah, guys, like, and I like also how it's so even. Like, if it was, like, hella uneven like that, it was like, oh, on Twitch I have this, on Twitch I have that, I feel like it's all growing, like, together. But yeah, guys, regardless, I went on a little tangent. It's very, I genuinely love this shit. In the day that I don't love it, I guarantee you I will not be doing this anymore. I will not be doing this, like, for real. So appreciate this because I appreciate it, and I hope you guys appreciate it as well.
And I'm like, okay, wait a minute, I think I made it, hold on a minute. And then I changed the months, and they go, blah, 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 blah. Looked like you're making music with all the things going up and down. And I looked at the number, and I was like, yo, I was making like 27K, 35K a day on ads. I'm like, okay, well, I'm chilling now. The next day, I was like, shopping for the furniture. I was buying couch, whatever. And I was like, oh, what is this? I didn't even look at the price. Just buy out, you know? And I was like, okay, I made it. If I could delete one thing from the internet permanently, it would be anything furry related. No comment. That's about it. That's as far as I go. Hey, if I could experience the game for the first time, oh, Minecraft for sure. But not.
Why dissing the furries though? You know what the crazy thing is? Like, furries are probably, like, such a big part of his fan base. Like, furries probably love eggs.
Not the Minecraft of today. Minecraft back in the days. There was not that much on the internet, as in guides, and so you were going in blind, right? And it was scary and it was hard. I don't even know how much time I spent just doing the first few steps, like just kind of making a house out of dirt or whatever, or like a hole in the grass. That was so fun for me. That's like the mystery, and I love mysteries, you know. These days I feel like it's difficult because, yeah, you can not look at the internet, but answers about a new game are everywhere. Like, you'll see, like, doesn't matter what you do, like you open Twitter over bed and you'll see like a clip of your new game or something, or like a thread about something and people tweet about it. But back in the days, like, if you play a game and you're in the dark, like, you're by yourself, and that's so cool. So if I had a Mount Rushmore and I can only add one current new streamer, I would definitely add Speed. I don't want to be too big of a glazer, right? But I think he's figured out the thing that kind of makes everything work with IRL, and he's found it in a way that nobody's even explored before, which is like highly produced, on the fly, but the format is scripted and still interactive stream, and he found a way to make it work, and not a lot of people have done that. And he's kind of, now he's already kind of start to master that, right? So he's like multiple steps ahead of the game in that way, and he can also do desktop and gameplay, whatever. Speed goes crazy with all that, so props.
Yeah, I think Speed is hella talented individual. He does seem like he has it way more figured out than like any other top creator. Like, bro, you don't think Speed? Okay, look, this is in my opinion, right? And this my opinion about Speed versus Kai. Because okay, to me, Aiden isn't even in the conversation of top streamers right now, right? Because Aiden to me, he's like, he was before Speed and Kai, obviously. So to me, like right now, obviously Kai is gone, but you know, like a few months ago, the difference between Speed and Kai and why Speed is better than Kai, in my opinion, is because Speed can do what Kai does, but I don't think Kai could do what Speed does. There's no way.
My dream collaboration, that's a tough one. You know what? This sounds kind of corny maybe. Watching movie scenes with like Leonardo DiCaprio or like Brad Pitt. Just some of my favorites, something more recent, something more old, whatever. And just gonna go through, and even some of his.
Bro, talking about movies, I want to go watch Iron Lung. If you guys watch Iron Lung, let me know in the comments, or let me know in the chat what you guys think of it.
Just so I get some breakdown and get some background stories or whatever. Catch Me If You Can, Inception, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Bangers.
I know that'd be interesting to watch, but so ad day 57,000, gambling day was more like 15 mil, and then when it comes down to sponsor, I had a late sponsor kick in. It was Call of Duty Warzone. I hadn't answered their request for their sponsors for like the whole season. I think they were like, yo dude, we'll give you like the rest of the budget or whatever. I don't remember what it was. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. And they're like, well, you were supposed to play like once or like a couple times for 2 weeks, but you can do it all in the one day if you want. I played for like 12 hours, I think, and it was like a mil flat. That was the biggest condensed pause I've ever taken. Yeah. Play, keep, delete, Overwatch, Minecraft.
Bro, I would do it in 12 hours too. Not gonna lie, just get that shit over with.
GTA.
And it's probably it is a fun game. I remember the first time. Well, I'm so used to like that Royal Rumble like type games because of like Fortnite or whatever, so I'm already sick of it. But if I didn't play it, or you know, it does seem like a fun game you can play for like 12 hours straight.
Delete Overwatch. Delete Overwatch for sure.
Well, he's already a pro.
In a time and space, and
yeah,
it was meant to stay there. Play GTA. Because GTA is a game.
Yeah, that's why every time they try to revive Overwatch, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. That's why like even Marvel Rivals is bigger than Overwatch, even though it's basically the same thing.
I mean, you.
But people like the new characters and stuff. You know, that's why they like playing as like Deadpool. They like playing as whatever, the shark, whatever the shark's name is.
At least the campaign you play it once. And keep MC because MC is a sandbox and you can do anything with it. And it's a great game. I love GTA, don't get me wrong, but there's RP though. No, forget it. I already selected. I already chose it. Yeah. The thought that keeps me up at night, that keeps everybody at night is, what does it all mean? What do I really want in the end? You know, and that kind of shifts sometimes. And I like to set myself like a little goal, like I want to be this rank in this game or something like that, or I want to be this or that. And just achieving those things is gonna, to me, matter.
All right, right. Like oh my god, I don't want to get like too like whatever and this and that. But I think that's why I think being like how do you say it? Like spiritually like whole. I feel like that is the end game for like literally everybody. Cause like for example like X, like right now he's saying like, oh I don't know, it changes like all the time. The thing is like everything in the physical world you can achieve, right? You can achieve. So you can be this, you can do this, you can do that. And then it's like, yeah, okay, so eventually you can achieve it, but then it's like what you're gonna achieve it and then you're gonna look for something new. Right? And that you're not gonna be happy with anything physical ever.
There's a lot, and just learning more about my world, you know? And just reaching like little plateaus or little like goals in that is really cool and really, really nice. I enjoyed it. Last time I asked Chad a question and realized I wasn't streaming. Sometimes I'll be like racing or whatever. And I will look at because since I went offline, my chat is on my right. There's still offline chat. And since it moves a little bit, I'll turn to my chat like this. Like 20 times during like a race or because I raced off stream with my simulator. And I'll look at chat and I keep reading the same exact message. It's like the most schizo thing of all time, where I read a message like 20 times now, and I still go back and read it. It's traumatizing, but yeah. Will I stream when I'm 6'7"? Probably.
Bro, it's so funny how like these big streamers, they always have their chat running. Like there's always someone in their chat like chatting and shit.
Probably not, but
Hello?
I'll stream close to that age, so as long as I can go, really. I've always said that I would stream as much as I want to, and the day that I don't feel like doing it, that would be it. I wouldn't do it anymore. The hard part of being at the top definitely is all the slyness you get from everybody. Basically, when everybody just starts to be like making sly jokes about you, but in a way that they're not like well-intentioned, they're like mean-intentioned from everywhere. It's not that it's hard, but it just becomes hard to see who's what, you know? You don't even know who's attacking and who's that and who's fake, whatever, you know? And at one point you have to protect yourself from like funniest interaction with a IRL viewer. I was at TwitchCon and this young lady comes.
Yo, why did I say facts like I can relate? What the fuck?
Comes up and she just starts like insulting me for no reason, and I couldn't tell why. And I think I figured out that it's because I kept calling Mercy Main's boost in Overwatch, and then she just said like, "Yeah, walk away like the bitch you are." And I was like, okay. I mean, it was just stupid, but I thought it was really funny. The biggest risk I've taken. Oof. That's a hard one. When I was with my team back in days, I was with Yikes, and I was offered a sponsorship because at the time we were paid either $0 or $800 a month. It was one or the other. And I was offered $4,000 a month by Immortals to leave my team and to tank for them, and to leave my team without a tank. And at the time, there was not a lot of tanks that were free agents. It would have taken them a long time to get a new tank, and the team would have just disbanded. And I decided against it because they picked me up when I was nothing, and I thought, if I make it, we all make it. I'm not trying to be corny about it, but that's my mentality with it. At the time, I had
loyalty, bro, loyalty.
I had like a stream. My stream was big enough. I guess it wasn't very big, but make a lot of money. If there was one guy that could afford to take the risk, it was me. And I felt like I had to set an example that if I'm the one that can't take the risk, not taking it would be awful. And also they without them I wouldn't have been where I was at. So I kept with them, and 3 of us made a new Overwatch League. So 3 out of 6, that's good for me. Most famous within my DMs now would probably be Drake for sure. He was doing a live stream for his album, and his production had a few problems which are easy to diagnose. So I kind of sent him a DM and I was like, yo, you had this problem, whatever. I would do this and this, whatever. I speak with him on a decent whatever basis. My favorite employee and why? My favorite employee, you know what? My brother. I've recently kind of hired my brother to help out with
oh, nice.
More like on the ground stuff and kind of helping me.
Bro, they don't even look related.
With like sponsors and lining up, whatever. And he does a really good job. And why? Because he is not afraid. He's not afraid to like wake me up when I'm still sleeping and get me out of bed. Like today. Ask. I have to really think about it. Just ask them when they're gonna retire and why. I want to know.
Damn, W video. Okay, guys, that's all we got for today. I know it was a really short stream, but I have to go to work, guys. I literally have to go. I have to go to work in like 20 minutes, and I still gotta go shower and stuff. So I have to leave early. But I want y'all to know that you are loved, bro. You are loved. You are not in this life alone, bro. You're never alone. You always have someone that someone loves you and shit. And I mean that truthfully. So, oh my god, I forgot. But whatever, I'll do it tomorrow. But all right, guys. I love y'all. Take care. I'll be back tomorrow. What should I play? Damn, I don't want that as an outro. All right, I'll play this as my outro. All right, see you guys. Love y'all. Take care. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be back. Subscribe. Whatever. Noties on. All right, guys.
2 tone young APs, looking like Weez. Haven't chased out in Cleveland, shout out I'm bleeding. I told her I'm big like B, but she ain't believe me. A whole lot of motherfucking drugs, a whole lot of motherfucking cups.